Okie dokie, it's the next week. It's for Monday. That's Fun Monday. It's fun and it's Monday, so it's for Monday. You can see here I do have this compressing unit installed. The bolts are tight. It is torqued down to the block. I still have the cap on the ports, that way it does not get contaminated with debris. And now I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the installation of the support equipment, which is going to be the condenser, the receiver dryer, and I'm also going to change the manifold and one of the lines because I found some damage on the lines. So let's get to it. We do not have all day. And what I mean by that is I've got this one, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, this piece. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff to do. I don't like being double booked, and today I'm like quadruple, double, triple overbooked. It is what it is. Next up, let's get this condenser out. Now, from the look of things here, this should come out fairly easily. I'm going to pull the hood latch off, that way the lever's not in the way. I've got this bracket here, and then there's one other bracket down yonder. And I think if I pull those off, this whole unit should just come right out. I don't know, I'm still operating on Monday brain. It's actually exponentially worse because it's Monday morning brain. That's the worst kind of brain. That's nice. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's dinged up pretty bad. I'm glad we put a new one in it. I can't imagine all these bends and bugs and obstructions and caked in dirt is going to be optimal for flow here. Okay. Easy peasy. Well, that's nice. Nice and shiny. Even though it's not shiny. Rambling, Monday rambling. It's non-shiny. There we go, non-shiny. Oh good, they gave us new studs. Very nice. Right, let's just pop these off right now. Hear that? The unit was pressurized. That's how you know it's good. One stud. Two studs. Now what we're not going to do is the same thing that I did the other day with the radiator on the Silvery Rado, is assume that it was the right one and then put it in and then find out it's the wrong one. So we're going to come over here to the old one and make sure that it fits. Yes, I accept this. It's a little shorter, but as long as it bolts in and the mounts are correct, this will work. Okay. Okay, I see the little rubber tabs or rubber pads at the bottom. There's one, there's one. Those are going to fit into, well, this is going to fit into those rubbers. So let's just lower this thing down into its new home. I missed. I missed again. There. Got it. Oh, hang on. I gotta run the speaker wire over the mounts. That's how we found it. You know, oh, those are for lights in the grill. That's what those are for. I was gonna say, I know these go to something and I forgot what it was, but I didn't realize that until midway through my sentence. Click. Hood latch, you're up. Very good. What's his problem? Weird. No, seriously, what is this? This is not computing with my cranium. Yeah, it's in. Everything's in. Down. Okay, got it. Okie dokes. Let's move on and change out this receiver dryer real quick, like. That's going to be located right back over here. Hey, real quick, something I wanted to ask everyone about, if maybe somebody knows what this is doing here. So I see this cat filter right here. It looks like an oil filter of some sort. It's got a little mounting bracket that just kind of bolts right here to the radiator support, and two lines coming out of it. One of them runs over to the, looks like a heater core line, and this other one, we follow this one over. It tees into the radiator, which goes over here to the surge tank. I'm just wondering why is there a filter on the coolant? I've never seen that before. So if anybody knows what that is doing here, I would like to know. Let the rest of us know down in comment land below. All right, I don't want to go too far off on a tangent, so let's get back to the task at hand, and that is going to be replacing this accumulator. The low side cycling switch. Okay. One wrench for that nut. One wrench for that one. Oh, Cole, don't do this. Do not do this to me. It's doing it. Wow, that's on there. All right. Ooh, wrench gravity. Okay, level 1 escalation. A little bit of lube. We're gonna cut out the little wrench, step it up to larger wrenches. There we go. Aha! There we go. You lose, I win. Leverage is my friend. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, that's something that's
we have two of them.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at.
I've been hoarding one. I don't know where it is. Check in that little white card over there. I think it's in one of the drawers. Pick up that big blue thing and toss that on top.
Are you waiting on this?
What is that?
Fuel sending unit for Jeep Wrangler.
We don't have a Jeep Wrangler here. It's not. I do have the brackets for the power steering pump. but the Jeep is not here yet.
But I mean, the Jeep will be coming back and you need this.
I will need that when the Jeep gets here, yes. Roger Dodger.
I just want to make sure that it's still like
Okay. Oh, do. I'm a little mentally distracted, and the do-dos are not first and foremost on my thought process at the moment. Okay, accumulator, come on out. Oh, this is odd. Look what I found right here. That's the orifice tube, and it is bent like sideways. That's kind of a newish one as well. There is a new one. I just unwrapped this one, but this one looks very, very new. Now, this is supposed to ride inside of here like so, right? And somehow, some way, it became pushed out and ended up getting shoved into this tube, and it started to bend this corner. That's really strange. I've never seen one do that before. The question is why? There must have been some kind of restriction somewhere. I want to run some flush through this evaporator right here just to make sure that this thing doesn't have any kind of a clog. Fortunately, I have a tool for that. Stand by. I have filled the delivery vessel with some AC flush solution. Now, let's go ahead and get this set up. What I'm going to do is apply some shop air to this manifold. It's going to pressurize this. It's going to pressurize the line, and then I can stick this on the evaporator, depress the button, and then shove the pressurized flush solution through the line. Alright, powering on. Whoa, it's not working. It's leaking everywhere. That was my fault. I didn't tighten the fitting. Bad rates. There we go. What I was doing was pre-soaking it to ensure maximum cleanliness. It's not working. There we go. It's not back flushing very well. There we go. Whoa. Money shot. Here, let's just throw down a towel. This isn't brake clean or anything like that, so it's not caustic. I am kidding you. Wait a minute. Why did I just find another orifice? Oh, that's why. Because there is another orifice. Ah, okay, I see what's going on here. So this one was there, where it was supposed to be. And then this one was put inside of this unit, and it faced the wrong direction, and they couldn't get it together. No, that's not right, because this goes over there. They must have just shoved it in there. Well, that was incredibly stupid. Yeah, this is the proper location. You can tell from the little crimp right there on the hose. So someone else had another one here where it doesn't go. All right. Whatever. Well, I found the obstruction I thought was there. Look at all the metal chunks from the compressor. Yep. That's good. That means that as it was flowing, this screen caught the chunks and it did not go inside and clog up the evaporator. Continuing the flush procedure. Much better. Okay. So I'm just going to install this right where it goes, like so. Okay, new unit, to your home with you. Makes you wonder how many times was the AC system attempted, or how many times was an AC system repair attempt made on this, and how many times did it fail miserably because of stuff like that orifice tube. You gonna go in there or what? And it said what? Click. Okay, let's put our cycling switch back. There's a new O-ring on the receiver dryer / accumulator, so I don't need to replace it in order to replace the switch. Same thing goes with the connection up here. There's also a new O-ring on this section. This is one of the AC lines. I ended up replacing this line because the old one had a bunch of wear right here and the rubber was actually exposed, so there was only one crimp left that was holding it on. So I went ahead and ordered this line as a replacement, and I also ordered the manifold. That's the one that we had some trouble with at the beginning on bolting down at the compressor. So we're going to change both of the lines as well. I believe I need to run this line in behind the charge air cooler pipe. That's a boost pipe. We'll go behind that, and then underneath of the coolant filter, and then it'll go up to the condenser. Yep, so far so good. And this will connect right in here, but I'm not going to connect it just yet. Reason being, I may have to remove this because I still have to fit that other manifold line assembly, but I can connect it up front at the condenser right here. And again, there is a new O-ring right here on this line. Clickage. Okay, next we're going to drop our manifold in. It's going down like so, and then, well, I don't know what happens next because this thing was really fun to remove. I think I gotta go under the coolant filter. That's fun. It doesn't fit, but it will. Okay, now this is going to go through the core support up to the condenser. Like so. That goes here. Stay. And then this one, well, it's going to have to go under the boost pipe. Yeah, under. Good thing that's flexible rubber. Okay, let's go back down below and bolt that manifold to the compressor, and then we'll come up here and install the rest of these hoses. All right, we're back down here inside of this cavernous dungeon of an engine compartment. We need to pull this cap off of the compressor and then put the manifold on the compressor. I think I left this bolt loose. Yeah, not loose enough. Oh, that's actually really tight. swear I thought I loosened that. Ow. The wire touched my eye. This one. Let's take the cap off the manifold. There's a cover on that so dirt doesn't get in. There it is. Let's let that fall down. All right, manifold's on. There we go. We are getting somewhere now. All the parts are bolted back together. This is good. Let's make this thing tight. We'll get out of here and do something more fun than this. This is like flangey purgatory down here. That's where fingers go to die. Come on, hurry up. I don't want to be down here. Ah, here we go, clickage. Okay, one more. Click. Got it. Okay, so the compressor clutch is connected and plugged in. This is one of the cycling switches. Let's plug that in. Oh, my hand's stuck. I'm stuck under the exhaust manifold. Not cool. Yeah, I think the next thing we need to be doing is getting the belt on. That's I think that's next. I know I'm kind of avoiding it, but it has to happen. So let's do the belt next. Okay, so back up top, I took a look around and I can't get the belt in there. I'm gonna have to pull these shrouds off. I actually checked service data, and it says to remove the shrouds and drain the cooling system and pull the hoses and whatnot off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish that up before I start bolting the rest of this back together. Again, in case I need to move things around some to get some better access. So first things first is I'm gonna remove this engine coolant filter housing thing. I could have done this a long time ago, saved myself a slight amount of grief. But I like to do things the hard way. And so I left it there till the last possible second. There you go, coolant filter. You just go on over there and I'll get you later. Now, one good thing about everything being broken on this truck is it makes disassembly a little bit easier, because all the stuff is pre-broken and I don't have to break it or avoid breaking it. Again, things I can't avoid, so I'm just gonna stop trying. Not that I'm gonna stop trying to do what I'm doing, I'm just gonna try to stop avoiding things that I probably know better than to try to avoid. Hey, there's no coolant in this. That's fantastic. No, seriously, I mean that. It makes the task at hand go a little bit easier. Ah, come here. Oh, there's some coolant. I see the drips now. I found some. Goodbye, surface adhesion. Yep, it's low. Next next up is this shroud. Now this is supposed to be bolted to the engine with like 4 big bolts that run through it. Usually you can reach about 3 of them with ease. However, looks like 2 of them are missing because it's just kind of flippity flopping around. So I need to reach down, put the tool, find the one that is not missing, get that out, and then we'll find the other one that is not missing and get that out too. This right here is kind of close quarters combat, so there's not going to really be much for anyone to see. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the part where I get this thing out of here, and then we can go proceed to putting the belt back on. So stay tuned. If you want to look, you can see, you probably can't, way down there, you can see my extension. That's where the bolt is. Not fun to do. And it's not just the 6-liter, almost every light duty diesel is set up this way. Got it. There's one. Where's the other? We're back down here on the bottom, and we can see the last remaining bolt for the shroud. There's only 2. It's supposed to be 4. And that one wasn't even tight. It was just kind of in there hanging out. Come here. There, we'll leave you right there. Okay, the shroud's now free. Let's see if we can't get it out or figure out if we have to remove the clutch or not. Actually, that would be the clutch and the fan, I think. And as per the instructions, I do have to remove that. Okay, I applied a couple little taps to the nut on the fan and broke it free. And I'm just trying to spin the fan off. I tried to record it very much, but I couldn't fit a pry bar and an impact driver and my hands and a camera all inside of this little space, like over here, that one, the 80 video one. So you guys missed out on that part, sorry. Anyway, I'm just unthreading this from the water pump pulley right now, and then we're gonna pull the whole fan and shroud assembly out as one singular unit. Okay, it's free. Heaviness. Okay, here it comes, I think. Fingers crossed. Oh! Like standing on the bumper and stuff. Yep, diesel. This is how we do. But this is how they do you. Oh, remove intake. Look at that. Am I hallucinating, or is someone lurking next to me? Here it comes. Come on out of there. Get out of there. It's stuck. This is not a good place to be stuck. But it's just... If I find like a wire tied to this or something, I'm gonna be upset. Well, here, I'll pull the fan out at least. Set that over there on the surge tank. This is just fantastic. I thought I was almost done. Hey, look, an engine. All right, so I've got my 7 rib belt here, not a 5. Actually, I think this is 8 ribs. I may have miscounted. I probably counted the grooves and not the ribs. Yeah, that's 8. I'm stupid, I knew that. I knew that in the last video. 7. What am I thinking? Anyway, it's time to put the belt in. Now, I don't intuitively know where this belt goes, so I went ahead and printed the digigram from AllData, and it appears that the bearer of this issue is getting this belt underneath of the tensioner pulley right here. The instructions told me I have to remove said tensioner pulley. I'm going to try to do that without. That's just kind of my style. I am facing the letters so that they point the right way. I understand that only matters to me, but it has to matter to someone, so I choose that someone to be me. I can do that without taking the belt off, or the what you call it, tensioner. That was like a miracle. Okay. Let's see, I need to climb up here. Oh, it's far up in the air. All right. I know, topside creeper, I know. There's a reason I don't own one. I forgot what that reason was, but I used to have one. Okay, let's see, this one goes, I can't even reach. That one goes down under the power steering. And then we come up. This is good. And around the crank, and oh, let's see. Oh wait, never mind, I'm missing like, I have the right belt. Look, there's like a whole nother unit. There's the alternator up here. So I have to go under this pulley and then up to the nadir. All right, we do have the right belt. Okay. So I need to get 1/2" drive ratchet to actuate the tensioner, and then we can complete the belt install. You know, there was almost no way I was going to do this with that fan shroud here. It's probably possible if you're intimate with this engine and know where all the pieces go and everything, but I don't think I could have done this with the fan here. I don't think so at all. Here, let me go ahead and refocus myself back to the task at hand. Let's see, how are we doing? We're lined up? Good enough. Let's see, let's check the grooves on the belt everywhere. All the pulleys look good. We're good. Okay, going back together. We'll get the stator in first, because I remember that came out kind of goofy like. And then we'll slip the fan in and start getting everything lined up and bolted back in. That's the plan. Oh, come on. I don't want to fight with you. I just want to live in harmony with you. And you don't want to fight me. I will escalate until one of us is dead. This is an electronic fan clutch. It's still a viscous clutch, but it's electronically controlled. Clever. Here we go. Now we're in business. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Come here, baby. Did you get your socket? Yeah. Alright. Now I need to thread the fan onto the water pump. I'm still crawling around on top of this thing, because I can't locate the stator on its bolts if the fan is laying on it, and that fan's pretty heavy. I think I'm close. Try not to let these blades cut me. They're actually pretty sharp. Woohoo! I think I got it. Clickage. Stator bolt clickage. Here, let's get that one down here on the bottom next. I already threaded it in. Well, I started to. You can see here, there it is. Yeah, look at that thing. Click. Okay, I moved on a little bit. I got the rest of this shrouding back in. It was quite meticulous and aggravating and really not worth watching, so I didn't even record that part. Now I'm just going to throw the hoses back on. Then we're going to go and put this coolant filter device back on. And then, well, hey, then we can connect the rest of the AC stuff and pull this thing down into a vacuum. which would be nice because I would like to make this truck go away. It's not that I don't like this truck, it's just that I don't like working on this truck. This is crap, look at that. Well, that was almost effective, look at that. Yeah. I have a solution, no worries. Fire. There, problem solved. And a new problem is created. No, seriously, I've stood here for about 30 seconds in disbelief at what has just happened. I don't have any more hose. And these are form fit to this little T-junction thing, so I can't just take it away. I need to extend this hose like 2 inches. Okay, no worries, we're good everybody. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. Everything's fine. Because all I gotta do is order a hose barb and then cut this and then add a section and then it'll be fine. So all I need to do is get my parts guys to get a hose barb. Ooh, opportunity. I see this as an opportunity. And I say that because never in the history of YouTube has a set of digital calipers been used to do a cooling system repair. That's why I say that. I mean, maybe it has, but not to my knowledge. This is 9.4 millimeters. And the other way it's 9.5 millimeters. Let's convert that to 0.368 inches. Yeah, so we're gonna call that 3/8. This is roughly 3/8. So I'm gonna order a 3/8 barb to connect it and some 3/8 hose to connect it there as well. Since we're on a cooling system, let's go ahead and put the engine coolant filter back on. That goes over here. It's got its own custom mount. All right, you go on there. All the way down there. There. Back in with our good old 11 millimeter. You know, this is fun. We get to do what we wanted to do here today, and we get to accomplish everything that the last guy tried to do here. Like to make these things tight and everything put back together. And it doodly doodly doos. You know, it's very rewarding indeed. Snap. Click. There we go. All right, back up top. Time to start getting the rest of the AC hoses plugged in and connected. Come out! There. This also has a new O-ring. See the green? That's how you know it's good. There we go. Nice. Click. All right, everything looks good with this hose right here, so I can go ahead and click this thing in. where it will forever stay. There's a spring-loaded clamp inside of there. It slips over there's like a lip on the end of this piece here, and when you slide that connector over it, that spring will open up and then clamp around the lip. It can only be removed with a specialized tool. That's for safety and security. Okay, it's all connected. Good. All right, now it is time for the moment that I never thought would come. I'm gonna pull this down into a vacuum. Is it gonna work? I bet it's gonna work. It better work, everything's brand new. Gravity. Service valve gravity. Okie dokes, machine's powering on. Doody doody doos are doing what they doodly do. Let's do our recheck. So we know our compressor's in, and we watched that. Shut up, phone. We watched that go down yesterday. The manifold's tight, the belt is belting. I'm just gonna wait. Are you good? Okay. The stator's in, the shielding is in, I got the condenser in, the brackets are in, the bolts are bolting. Coolant filter is on, that's bolted on, that's bolted on, that's clicked in, that's been transferred over, likewise on the connector down below. And both connectors are plugged in. So in theory now I should have a functioning AC system. In theory. Let's go ahead and pull this guy down to a vacuum. We'll do that right now. Vacuuming. All right, back down in the cavernous dungeon of a wheel well. Let's see, let's make sure I didn't have anything that I forgot that I need to get to while I'm here. Oh yeah, we got that that freaking ground bolt or ground cable. hang on, you guys gotta see this. I don't know if I showed you guys this the last time or not. Let's put the inner fender liner back in. Oh, it's roast. It's got lower this stuff on it everywhere. Get that behind there. There we go. Yeah, everything gets tucked behind everything else, and then once it's behind enough, it goes way, way, way up inside of there. I'll have to get that from the top. I do not find that acceptable. There. That was the wheel speed sensor circuit wire. Okay. Okay, fender well is now in. The vacuum test is complete. It's been hanging out here for, it says 10 minutes, but I haven't touched it in about 20 or 30. We're still holding a good vacuum at 29.9 inches of mercury. Let's go ahead and install the charge. I believe, you know, I just looked at what the charge was, and then I had it committed to memory. And then I forgot. Here, let's go check. 350 two-wheel drive, 6-liter turbine capacity with refrigerant, 1.24 kilograms. Okay, switching to kilogram 0, 124 kilograms, and oh, there we go. On the high side, why not? Charging, charging, charging. This is the moment to remember all the nuts and bolts and make sure that they all became tight. Because if they didn't, this is when you blow up a line. Those are tight, manifold's tight, that one's tight, that one's tight. Yeah, we're all good here, we're all good. You gonna go? It's doing a lot of purging here. There we go. Reading tank weight, do not disturb. Ah, good. And we can hear it flowing through the system. Hey, are we done? Continue to equalize. Yeah, let's do hose compensate. That's going to add extra refrigerant into the system to compensate for how much refrigerant is contained within the lines. Okie dokes, we're back on the ground, wheels on. Right, 6 liter over the weekend cold start. Here we go. That's cool, look at that. You gonna start or what? Seriously, no. All I do is put a compressor on it. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Let's give it some fuel. More steam. Whoa, there she goes. That was scary. I was like, you gonna run away? What is this? Anyway, it's running now. Let's turn on the AC and see if this is gonna work. Here we go. I don't know. Let's go check the compressing unit. Well, we can't see it, so let's just go and check the high pressure gauge. What do we got? And it's not running. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I just checked the switch again. It's turned on, but it's not running. Let's see what the deal is with this. Let's just check our clutch. Yeah, the clutch is not engaging. Alright, bear with the noise. I reached in and unplugged the compressor connector. I'm going to probe it with a multimeter to see if we got power and ground at the connector. If I can get to the connector. No volts. No volts. We'll see if we have a ground at this connector. Wow, we got nothing. We have no hot and we have no ground. This is interesting. Okie dokes, well at this point we're going to go with what we know. We know the compressor's in, we know it's plugged in, we know all the sensors are in, we know that the refrigerant is charged to the proper level. So I want to go ahead and get my machine disconnected. Come here. There. We'll get this thing disconnected, and I've got to troubleshoot what's going on with this AC. This is really our first time seeing this truck running, other than the brief moment that I drove it in. So I've got really no basis to compare to regarding the starting issue and the coolant and the compressor not working. So it looks like I'm gonna have to just do a continuation of this, and we'll touch base on this thing again in the morning and see what we can come up with. I hope you guys heard all of that. If you didn't, I'm sorry, I tried. All right, this thing's idling really high too. What are you doing? Shut her down. Let's see if it's gonna restart. Oh, okay. Well, it runs. That's good. Hey, now we're down to a good idle. Let's try it one last time, see if this thing's gonna come alive. Yeah, nada. I thought I heard it kick on inside. That didn't happen. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to diagnose the permission denied AC system issue going on here. We're not going to go through all that and not actually get this system to work. So I guess this project is going to continue on tomorrow. That being said, I didn't intend to make this a 3-part series. I was hoping to just get away with 2, but now we have a repair, and since the repair is done, we're going to go back and diagnose it. So we're going to do that first thing tomorrow morning. So I guess now is as good a time as any to go ahead and close this particular video out right now. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you know the drill. Let me know about that by tapping that like button down below. drop me a comment or two while you're down there, and if you have not yet done so and feel so inclined to, don't forget to tap that subscribe button that's right around here somewhere. That way you will not miss out on any more of my content. So again, and as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. Bye. End of transmission.
Good night, Ferg.